Hey everybody, it's Melissa. I wanted to share my latest finished project with y'all. I've worked on this on and off for a couple of months now. It's been so crazy around here with the wedding coming up and the shower coming up in 2 weeks. This recipe box is for my daughter's wedding shower. And the main reason why I made it is because I wanted to be able to preserve some of the family recipes, scan some that are in my mom's handwriting. My mom's no longer with us, and I'm going to get emotional. Anyway, it's just, it's sad that she's not going to be able to see her granddaughter get married. Anyway, she was a phenomenal cook. She was from North Texas, and we have a lot of her recipes in her own hand that we'll be able to scan and print out and put in here. And I'm going to let Lexi pick out the ones that she wants, and then I'll write a couple in my own hand so that she'll have them for the future, and she'll have a sample of my handwriting too, as much as I hate it. So what I did, I just took a recipe box from Hobby Lobby, and excuse me. Anyway, I took a recipe box that I bought at Hobby Lobby. It's a Paper Studio craft paper box. And just cut panels of paper from the October Afternoon Modern Homemaker stack. And I got this stack at Archivers probably about 6 months ago, 5 or 6 months ago. But I've been hoarding it, but I noticed that they now have it at Hobby Lobby, so I don't need to worry anymore. Anyway, I used it, and I used the sheet that looks like the house on the front, and instead of wrapping the box with the paper, I just cut out panels to fit on the top and the bottom and the sides and the back. And I like the way it looks a little bit different that way. So the ink I used, and you really can't tell unless you're looking at it in person, but I did use the Antique Linen Distress ink on all the edges of the paper. And the first thing I did, obviously, was cover each panel of the box with a background paper. And on this particular side, there was a sheet that had tips on preparing fruits and vegetables, and just silly things that you wouldn't know if you don't cook. So I tried to keep it intact so that Lexi could read all this stuff, because I got the biggest kick out of these different sheets and what they had on them. And there were a couple of sheets in there that had old recipes. Don't you just love that font from the 50s? And then I thought this one was just precious. I had to put this one on the top. I cut it out of one of the sheets, and it says, "No bridegroom, ... when the gift is lovely Melmac dinnerware." So, and it tells about the Melmac dinnerware. And then on this side, I love the Brillo advertisement. So I cut all these out and put those on, and I decoupaged all of this stuff on with the Ranger Inkessentials Glue and Seal. And I have to tell y'all, I have used this before, but it's always been on smaller projects. This is the biggest project I ever used it on. I love to decoupage, but I do not like, I can't say I don't like, I'm not crazy about the glossy finish decoupage. So I've always used matte when I use decoupage medium. But this matte finish, you cannot see any brush strokes. For those of you who love to decoupage and have not tried this, if you like the look of decoupage but you don't like a shiny finish and you don't like brush strokes, this is what you need to try. It's more of a gel than a sticky glue. It's very easy to work with, very easy to clean up, and I absolutely love it. So of course I used that so that the surface would be washable. You know, it can be wiped down, and I tried it, and you can wipe things off very easily. Even though it looks like there's no finish on the paper whatsoever. So I used stickers also, that Jolie's Boutique and Martha Stewart stickers, because Martha Stewart had some of her stickers had the perfect colors to go with this paper stack. And the Jolie's Boutique also had some really retro looking stickers. The spatula with the chocolate, because there had to be chocolate on here somewhere, because that is my absolute favorite, dark chocolate. And then the mixing bowl, and this looks like one of the mixing bowls my mother had. And then of course here's another set of mixing spoons, and measuring spoons. I collect measuring spoons, so there's more than one set of things like that. On measuring spoons and measuring cups, I don't know why, I absolutely love them. So, and then the spatula and a clear little liquid measuring cup, and another measuring cup down here with some eggs, and on the back here a box of brownies and another measuring cup. And don't you love her? Look, she's on her skates, and here comes the milk and the 2 milk jugs, and I'm not going to say any more about that because you can take that how you want it. But then one sheet had old recipes for lemon cream and maple cream, caramel cream, banana cream, just all kinds of really neat things in that stack. And then the flower up here, this is Paper Studio flowers from Hobby Lobby. And they were white. My daughter is a phenomenal knitter. She is one of those that can take any written pattern and she can just whip it out in a flash. So that's why I put the crocheted flower or the knit flowers on here, because she loves to knit so much. And I just dyed those with turquoise blue glimmer mist, and that ended up being the perfect color to go with that paper. And then the buttons, I do have some antique buttons, but I have had these Jenny Bolin buttons for quite some time, and I have them in this color and in the brown, and I've been dying to use them, and this is the perfect project to use them on, I think. So it's the vintage style buttons, and I took one of those and put it here. And then the little resin rose, that is also a Recollections resin rose, the ones from Michaels, and it was white, and I took caramel alcohol ink and put on there, and it gave it that yellowed antique look. So that's pretty much the box. The inside, I did cover the inside of the top. I left the craft and the bottom exposed where the cards go. And then the box comes, those of you who haven't ever bought one of these from there, it comes with the dividers. The cards do not come with it, but they have the cards that you can buy in either white or craft. And these sell out really fast. I've been twice to get some more and they haven't had them. So anyway, I just took each divider and covered both sides with the papers from the stack. I just adore this paper stack. And I put a border on this one. I think my mom had a tablecloth made out of this, honestly. And then for the labels, I just used my EK Success, I think it's called Photo Labels punch, and I used this one at the bottom here and punched those out of manila folder, and then just alcohol inked around the edge of those, and that's how the dividers came out. And I'm going to leave them blank so Lexi can do those how she wants. And like I said, I'll add some recipes that I know are her favorite in my handwriting, and then scan some of my mom's and put them in there, and then she can do the rest how she wants. So I have several other projects that I've started for the shower and the wedding and the favors and all that stuff, and I've cut out all I can do on the favors, the wedding favors, but I can't put them together because I don't have anywhere to store 150 favors. So anyway, I've got stuff all over this house for that wedding. But it's been fun, and I will make more videos as I get more projects done. But I hope you like the box, and if you have any questions, just ask. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye.